Hey everyone, here we are, 182 pounds, and this weight class is another one that has some real top-end talent and some guys with some real big-time accolades. We've got Joey Milano, got Maximus Hale, Gianni Gilch are definitely in a league of their own. And even they're separate tiers there, and then you have a bunch of guys going to be vying for, two other spots. Part of me, you could have very easily just said this was like a three-man bracket, and then just kind of just picked random names out to finish, fourth and fifth. But in the sake of giving everyone their due process, I'm going to break down the bracket. Our 1 seed is Joey Milano. Returning state medalist, undefeated, junior from Springford. 2 seed is Maximus Hale from Downingtown West. 30-8 on the season, won the West. 3 seed is Gianni Gilch from Council Rock South. He won the East and the champion from the South. The 4 seed is Gabe Federico from Strathaven. But also in this weight class, guys that have shown up in the rankings consistently: Jason Piscucci from the Chamonix, Cash Artist from Henderson. Looking down the bracket further, Matt Hamilton from Conestoga, Tommy Dempsey from O&J Roberts have all appeared, along with Utensi Nenke from Academy Park. So if we look to start breaking this down, Joey Milano is going to beat Zach Gaffin in the first round. I got Jason Piscucci beating Matt Kirchgasser from Hencrest. I got Cash Artist beating Emilio Hartman Velez out of Ben Salem. I got Gabe Federico beating Jimmy Sinclair from Boyertown. Gianni Gilch with the win over Vincent Warrington from Sun Valley. Aaron Stankowitz taking the L against Matt Hamilton from Conestoga. Tommy Dempsey with the win over Utensi Nenke from Academy Park. And then Max Hale with the win over CJ Greer from Hatboro Horsham. Looking at these quarterfinals, you got Milano over Piscucci. Milano's just been on a mission this year, and this weekend will be no different. I got Federico over Artis. I think Federico, will wear Artis down en route to winning that match. Then Gilch and Hamilton, potential to be a pretty good match, but I think at the end of the day, Gilch is your guy. And Hale and Dempsey. Hale's entirely too much for Tommy Dempsey. They're in that quarterfinals, and they're here. I think this is where this is a weight class where the seeds hold, you have your top three that I talked about, and probably Federico's probably in discussion to be that fourth best guy, but then you have a lot of other guys that are vying for that fifth and even the fourth spot for that, because any one of those guys not named Gilch, Hale, or Milano can beat any of the other guys on any given day. But when the dust settles on these semifinals, I got Milano beating Federico and Hale beating Gilch. And in the final, I'm going to see more of the same that we've seen the last few times, or last couple times that these two have wrestled. Our champ at 182 pounds will be Joey Milano from Springford. Again, staying undefeated en route to getting to Hershey. And if we look down a little bit further, and we look at how these wrestlebacks play out, Gaffin, Kirchgasser with the win, Hartman, Velez, and Sinclair getting the win there. Warrington, Stankowitz winning, Nanke and Greer, got Nanke winning, then losing to Piscucci, Artis beating Stankowitz, Hamilton beating Sinclair, Dempsey beating Kirchgasser. This Dempsey-Hamilton matchup, again, a lot of one-point matches, a lot of close matches between these two. Two seniors going at it. I'm going with Dempsey for the win there. That one could go either way. Flip a coin, throw a dartboard, however you want. Rock, paper, scissors. It could go either way. And then Dempsey losing to Federico in the consolation semifinal, and Gilch beating Piscucci after Piscucci beats Artis in the consi semis. And Gilch beating Federico for third, and then Piscucci beating Dempsey for fifth place. That was a rematch from District Duels where I think Piscucci won like 15-7 or 15-8, something in that score. and Pascucci does it again and gets to Hershey as a result. So this one, I think the top three are pretty cut and dry. It's going to go Milano, Hale, Gilch. And then after that, it could be any number of guys. It could be, I have Federico and Pascucci. It could be those two, throw in Dempsey, throw in Hamilton, throw in Cash Artis. Artis beats Pascucci, Artis, and Dempsey wrestle, or it could be Artis and Hamilton. Like, again, this can go so many different ways, and finish completely different from what this is, aside from the top three. If I were a betting man, barring injury, those are the top three. I'm that confident in this grouping, in that particular order. But again, watch, that won't happen. So there's your weight class, 182 pounds. Joey Milano and Hale. It got closer a second time. I'm looking forward to it for this match and seeing Milano Hale part 3 this year.